Who would win? American democracy, separation of powers, checks and balances, or one Hungarian boy? Hello, Schrödinger's here, and today we have George Soros, philanthrope that made the world hate him, stock market player who broke the Bank of England, one-man illuminati machine with tentacles from Uganda to Hungary, from USA to Ukraine. Outside of US hated so much his name became a slur. A Soros means the traitor. George, why do they hate you so much? Well, in that regard, he's as unique as America. Spending nearly $1 billion for NGOs to defend civil rights, he would break any democracy that is less strong and rich than the United States. So how it happens? First, Soros is rich. Filthy rich. That rich. I have nothing against rich people. You earn it, you spend it. The second ingredient is how political power in America is extremely cheap. America is a state of law, so political investments in lobbying and corruption are extremely not profitable. Every $1,000 of federal spending attracts just 62 cents invested for electoral campaigns. Seriously, 1,000 of federal money for 62 cents of donations. And what if you spend money not for corruption but to make the world a better place? Every dollar you spend converts to $1,600 of political influence. And Soros spends nearly $1 billion every year, projecting in more than $1 trillion of political influence. He does not spend money straightforward on election, but it can be even more since he's a good investor. How political machines of Republicans and Democrats feel insecure near him. Each has an average yearly spending on federal elections approximately $1.25 billion. It makes USA in fact a three-party system: Republicans, Democrats, and Soros. Here's an exact infographics of Soros' power compared to American political system. That's even more scary. His fund is ruled by himself personally. No checks and balances, just pure effectiveness of private company. That's a real shadow of Soros's. His resulting influence is like he was a single-man illuminati ruler of Great Britain and Russia combined. Outside of civilized West and more corrupted countries, the price of power is higher, but as a good tycoon, Soros uses his one asset to amplify the others. It's nearly impossible to become an enemy of Soros and not to become an enemy of the left Western media.
But he's not a single one rich guy who tries to change the world, right?
Yes and no. In the highest league of multi-billionaires, there are people who change the world by their business, like Elon Musk and Steve Jobs. There are people who spend a lot of money for non-political NGOs, like Bill Gates. And of course, nearly every billionaire spends some money on political donations. But Soros is a single one who turns his immense firepower on direct manipulating the USA politics. So what does this political Cthulhu want? He's a social justice juggernaut. Yes, he's a man who created that weird alliance of modern social justice from all sorts of victimhood. American political wrestling has in fact 3 players and 2 of them are in the same team.
No, it can't be true. If it was true, American politics would be shifting left and left. They are just whining. Everybody can change their mind. Oh, fuck you.
Soros is hated by his enemies because he jumps in every conflict, from feminists in USA to prostitutes in Uganda, from Black Lives Matter to Hungarian elections, from Ferguson protests to language wars in Ukraine. But ironically, he doesn't have actual allies. Being so progressive, lefts can't say a good word about their capitalist mastermind. All he can expect is not getting eaten by a leftist xenomorph he grows. Okay, but Soros is guilty not in everything.
Oh God!
He didn't break the Bank of England, it's sort of fake news. Soros is blamed for ruining the pound exchange rate by selling a lot of pounds instantly. But he was selling when pound was already falling for more than 1 week. He wasn't the first and wasn't the biggest seller. Even more, selling pounds, he was buying British company stocks on the market, so in fact it was more investment than breaking anything at all. Yet his success was too graphic and he got blamed by the British government. Soros' intervention to Hungarian elections was really small. Even by his enemies, he is accused of giving cumulatively less than $1 million during the last 8 years to the party who is now in opposition to government of Viktor Orban. In reality, having immense power over the lefts and media, he threatens any right-wing government of being claimed as populist, corrupted fascists. Orban isn't a little pony, but he is far from being a fascist. Same happened in Italy, and we can see parallels with Trump's victory in USA. And he doesn't use the lobbying power for his own profit. The very painful Dodd-Frank Act in 2010, passed by Democrats during the presidency of Barack Obama, ruined his hedge fund, but he didn't fight it and didn't stop supporting lefts. At the end of the day, Soros deserves respect. He fights on political battlefield with absolutely conventional weapons. His money originates from his own investments. He didn't steal anything. He doesn't get corrupted money like Obama or Hillary. He doesn't benefit from the government like Boeing or Chrysler.
You didn't build that!
He earned money himself and he spends them on his own ideals. They look silly to us because he addresses more to the risk of Orwellian tyranny, but outside of Western world they are still a thing. Compared to governments of Russia or Uganda, he is a very enlightened person and much closer to us. He finances a lot of hypocritic NGOs, but he does it to prevent Big Brother coming. And preventing Big Brother, he literally brings Fahrenheit 451 to the life. Thanks for watching. And what do you think about Soros? Write in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel to get the new videos. See you.